You guys, I am up 40% on my BNB trade. I hit my 100 subscriber goal count. Thank you to all of those subscribers. I appreciate every single one of you. All of that covered and more on today's episode. And welcome. I'm your host Jitsuko Toshiro, bringing you all the latest cryptocurrency market update. Today is a weekly video regarding the cryptocurrency markets. I usually do my weekly videos only on Bitcoin, but today I'm going to cover BNB because that is the short I am in. So let's take a look at the BNB chart. Right now, there's a lot of FUD going on with Binance, and the reason being is because Paxos and BUSD are having beef with the SEC. So basically, the way it works is BUSD, which is the Binance stable token, is issued by Paxos. Paxos is basically being investigated by the SEC. SEC is trying to address all of this FUD on Twitter, and you could read all about it here. That caused a dip in Binance token, but I did expect the dip regardless of whatever the news was. And you can see right now we're forming a beautiful M pattern on the weekly time frame. And if you look here, I've been drawing this for the past month at least. We have a beautiful descending triangle. We have a beautiful M pattern. We have this horizontal resistance, meaning this diagonal resistance. I do expect us to come back and test these lows at 200. We've touched it about 7 times, and I think this time around it might actually give. I have a price target of $40. That's basically it for my trade. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. These weekly videos are mainly for Bitcoin because Bitcoin will dictate where the rest of the cryptocurrency market will go. I like to do this from a top-down approach. You can see right now we're on the weekly time frame for Bitcoin. Not too much has happened on the weekly as far as price action goes. I mentioned last week I do expect another red week candle, and that's exactly what we got. Take a look here. We got rejected at 24,000. We didn't meet that high of 24. This high is higher than this high. And if we pull up our relative strength index, you can see that we do have a hidden bearish divergence. But you can see a higher RSI. This is a hidden bearish divergence. These things tend to move down. I would be wary on where to long this. I mentioned if you do want to long, this is a key area of support. Right now we are testing it and it looks like it's going to give. Unfortunately, I think our next levels are going to be around this $18,000 mark. I've mentioned that in my previous videos last week. All it's about is just being patient. I'm not saying that we're going to make new lows. All I'm saying is we're testing some levels. Another thing I wanted to point out on the weekly time frame, very important to look at, is the EMAs. We confirmed a death cross. This is the first death cross that we've ever seen in the history of Bitcoin. We don't know what's going to happen. We've never seen a death cross on the weekly. If I was to predict what would happen, especially because Bitcoin is a very strong asset class, what will happen is basically the moving averages will come down like this and then converge pretty quickly like that. I am predicting something like that will happen with the estimated moving averages. Take a screenshot, call me in 6 months, let's see what happens. Another interesting point I'd like to make with Bitcoin, I want to see us test these levels at 18,000. I think that's going to be a healthy level for us to go down to just because we had such a massive move to the upside. This was a 30-40% move. If we hold these levels, I do expect us to come back up, retest these 24s, and then come up to 30. If we do not hold those key areas that I'm circling, I do expect us to retest this 15 to 16,000 level, and I don't think that will actually hold. I think that will take a lot of people out and scare them, and that will cause a massive sell-off movement. Let's look at the daily time frame. All I'm seeing on this daily time frame is a continuation of the sell-off, and we had that rounding top, and then we had the break of the support, and now we're getting that consolidation here. This consolidation is the exact opposite of the consolidation that we saw here, and the consolidation that we see, these tend to be called bearish flags, and it looks like it's breaking the flag pattern. You can see if we zoom in, the key area of support is now broken. The next levels that we are going to test is the support level here at 20,400. It's going to be a very interesting test. Unfortunately, I don't think it'll hold, and then I think we will come down to these 18,000 levels. These areas look juicy. There's a lot of liquidity that needs to occur here, and I think this is going to be healthy for Bitcoin. We will trade in this range for quite a bit of time. If I was to make a price prediction by end of week, I do see 18,000 on the horizon. 18,000 is the price level to watch. I believe we will have another red week, and that's just how the story goes, you know? When it comes to trading, you got to be unemotional. You can't really put too much emotion into it. It puts a toll on you mentally. And right now, I'm just withdrawing myself because I love Bitcoin so much, but unfortunately, I just have to come to terms with we are going to see some more lows before we go up. Have an open mind when you're trading, be unemotional when you trade, and that's how you do it. If you guys like this content, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I appreciate you guys. This was a weekly outlook video, and I appreciate every single one of you. I'm at 111 subscribers. This is more than many for me. I was doing a giveaway for 100 subs. I'm going to come out with a video for that in the next video. Stay tuned for that. If you are going to be a winner, I want you guys to know it. So watch these videos, share these videos with all the other subscribers. I'm doing my giveaway soon, so stay tuned for that as well. Thank you so much and take care.